Dr. Smith, physical therapist here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube thumbnail. Now, there's a variety of ways to create YouTube thumbnails. However, I usually only use two, and those are Photopea, a free open source software, or TubeBuddy, and I'll give you examples of both and break down both in this video. So before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get right into Photopea, but before we do that, let me show you some examples I made in Photopea. So these are some of the thumbnails I've made in Photopea, such as my carpal tunnel video, my resistance training video, and you can see they look like they're high quality Photoshop thumbnails. And again, Photopea is like an open source version of Photoshop, so that makes sense. If you're confused or never used Photoshop before, there may be a high learning curve, but hopefully this video will make it easier for you as I'm going to break down some simple steps you can do to make high quality thumbnails for free at photopea.com. So the first thing we're going to do is obviously go to photopea.com. Once we're here, we're going to go to File, New, and this is for simplicity purposes. We can be more complex later on, but we're then going to select YouTube profile, select what we want. We'll select this background. Once we have this background, we can change the text. We can turn it on, turn it off. If you want to change the text, don't click over here. Actually click on the text box. That's going to change it. So for this, we'll put Dr. Smith's thumbnail example, just so you can see, but it's still titled What is Love, so you can always change that layer. So you kind of want to make sure your layers match up with what it shows. For the purposes of this video, I really don't care, but that's just to highlight that feature there. What we're actually going to do is go ahead and turn all of these off and just have the blue background. So everything is turned off. To turn it back on, we just click the eye and it'll turn it on. Basically, the eye means on or off, different layers. If you've used Photoshop before, you're used to this. If you haven't, hopefully it's not too high of a learning curve. So once we have our blue background, what we're then gonna do is go and take this photo and we're gonna try to just single myself out onto the blue background. Now I know this may be an easier photo, most of you are thinking, because there's a white background there. Actually, it doesn't matter with the trick I'm gonna show you in a second, so hopefully it's all gonna come together. So what we're going to do next is we're going to paste that over here so we can see the blue went away. And this might stress you out because you're no longer seeing the blue and you have no idea what the next step is. Well, hopefully this video is going to break that down. So once we're here, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to, I believe, select. Yes, I am correct, thankfully. Go to Magic Cut. And we'll wait for that to load. So Magic Cut has already kind of selected everything for us. Green means we want to keep it. Red means we don't. So what we're going to do is we already see that it's kept most of me here. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the red and we're just going to cross everything else out. So it's going to take some time, but you're going to get a much cleaner picture. And then I'm going to show you something that will make this much easier. And you can get started on making your first thumbnail as soon as you stop watching this video, and hopefully it's higher quality. There's other stuff out there like Canva, what have you. I prefer this because it's more customized and obviously it's free, and you can make high quality thumbnails if you know what you're doing. So that's why I'm demonstrating this here. Again, I'm actually using my finger on the trackpad to cross all of this out. If I was using a mouse, it would be much faster, but in case you don't have a mouse with you like I don't right now, this makes sense. So again, I haven't let go of the mouse yet. I'm been holding down this trackpad this whole time. But we can see once we have all of this, we let go and we can see that the rest of the picture is gone. We click OK. So now what we're going to do is, hopefully that made sense. If it didn't, make sure you comment below in the comment section. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go up to the object select tool here, or not object select, just the select tool. And we're going to move this up. We can see there's some stuff out in the corner here, but does that really matter? Not really, because it's out of the screen, but say it was here and it was in the screen and it's bothering us. What we then do is we can just do object select. Once we hit object select, we're going to go up to, I believe, layer. Maybe it's, oh, sorry, select, my bad. We click inverse and we hit delete and now it's gone. And now we just have this here. So say we want to turn this back on. Look what we just created in a matter of seconds. And again, don't worry about the selections being all over the place. Like, you just take it off there. So we can see how we quickly made a pretty decent thumbnail for free, and then we can go ahead and save this. Usually when I save this, I save them as, we save as PSDs, or you can export as PNGs. I usually use PNGs. Honestly, it's just easier because then you can use other software that convert to JPEGs. We can get into that a bit later, but hopefully that's a quick example of how you can make a pretty decent thumbnail. You can combine images. I know we use the blue background here. Say we wanted to add the leaf back, we can do that as well. And then let me select this here. You can then move this, or if you want to, you can play with the layers and move it back, move it forward. So if we wanted to move this under the leaf, what we can then do is move the leaf up, and we'll move the leaf up above me, and now the leaf's on top of me. We don't want the leaf there, we want it back, we move it here. So we can play with layers a bit here as well. Again, hopefully this is making sense, but once you play around with it, it will make more sense. Make sure you take some time just learning it. And also, as I was trying to say earlier, is if you don't want a preset blue background or what have you, black background, you can always actually just combine images and use the same tool I use there, the magic cut tool. Very simple, very straight to the point, and a free software that's going to give you high quality YouTube thumbnails. Now, the next thing I use is TubeBuddy. I'm a firm believer in TubeBuddy because TubeBuddy launched my YouTube account to close to 800 subs now at the time of this video. And I'll post my affiliate link below. If you sign up for TubeBuddy, I do get a commission of that, but I'll show you why I do like it. So in TubeBuddy, once you have it, you're going to integrate it into your Chrome. So I have the TubeBuddy Chrome up here, and then we go to my YouTube. We can see I have my TubeBuddy. I click on TubeBuddy, go to my videos, and let it just load. This is going to load for 1 second. I don't know why my internet's being kind of slow right now. So once we are here, most of these thumbnails are ones I have made in TubeBuddy, and I'm going to show you why I've actually been making more in TubeBuddy, though they're probably better in Photopia. It's just easier as an all-in-one software. So once I go into, let me make this smaller. Sorry about that. I had it like 100%. So once we're here, do you see the TubeBuddy option? Again, I installed this as an add-on, a Chrome extension. But we see the TubeBuddy option. In the TubeBuddy option, we have thumbnail generator. So I'm actually not going to change this thumbnail, but I'm going to walk you through the steps to change it. So when you are going through here, you have three options. You have still frame from the video, just like a screenshot. You can make a black background. You can use an existing image. So say I want to use an existing image. I could use what I just had. I could use one of these presets. And I'm going to make this smaller again. I don't know what is going on with this right now. So once I have this, say I want to use this and use all these people. Next thing I can do is hit continue. Once I hit continue, I can then add emojis, what have you. I can add text. So again, this is just for example purposes, but I can add text, add layer, enter text here. And obviously you can change this around. You know, you can make it small. You can highlight it, unhighlight it, whatever you want, move whatever you want. You can also add images. Oh, there we go. So we add the images. We can also add shapes. So I'll delete this actually. So you can see that even when you add stuff like this, once you add it, you can then go ahead and adjust the opacity of it. You can adjust the contrast of it. You can adjust its shadow, make it have a deeper shadow, more of a bright shadow. So there's all of this here. And then again, you go to the next, you would save it because I'm not going to ruin my thumbnail I have up. I'm just going to get out of it here, but you can see the differences between TubeBuddy and Photopia. Either way is fine, and I'll post a link for TubeBuddy below, but hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully you guys know how to make a decent YouTube thumbnail now. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, comment below. I'm Dr. Smith, physical therapist. Please subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.